Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to this special episode where I'm going to discuss a strategy in Bitcoin. Why Bitcoin now? Okay, very simple. And now the fear of this Russian-Ukraine problem is coming to an end. And of course, the problems are still there, but the stock market seems to have priced in everything. This Russia-Ukraine problem has not only affected stock market, it has affected the crypto markets also. So that's why the crypto market have also been very volatile. Now, so this Russia-Ukraine problem seems to have been factored in. So this is the right time to take some strategy. The downside is going to be very limited for both crypto as well as stock market. When we shot this video, there was no sign of war in Russia. And after we have taken this strategy, the war came and crypto fell $3,000, $4,000. But after 1 or 2 days, the markets recovered, and even the stock markets all over the world also recovered, crypto also recovered, now came back to the same place. But upside at the same time is not going to be so easy. It will be there, but not a significant upside. Now, without wasting any time, we will go to the strategy. The Bitcoin and trading around 38,800. So that's almost closer to 39,000. I want to buy 40,000 call option. So let us click here. Look here, I'm looking at the June expiry. And you all know I always take a little bit longer time frame. So I take a June expiry and 40,000 call option. So 40,000 call option. So I am going to buy. How much I am going to buy? 100. So 100 is equivalent to 0.1 Bitcoin, and I want to buy at the market price. So I click buy, place order, order submitted and bought. I bought 100 units, 40,000 call option at the market price. And then after buying this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to sell 60,000 call option. And I'm using the 50x leverage, and here also I'm going to place the market order. How much I'm going to sell? 450, and I'm going to sell at the market price. So what happened? I bought 1 unit of 40,000 call option, 4.5 units I sold 60,000 call option. Why? The reason is whatever the money I'm paying for buying the call option, same amount of money I am collecting by selling the call option. So what is the logic? If the Bitcoin trade between 40,000 and 60,000 for the next few months, now February is almost over, March, April, May, June, 4 months. In these 4 months, Bitcoin trades between 40,000 and 60,000, which is very likely, and I am going to make good profit. My loss will begin if the market goes beyond, I think, 65,000. The high recently was made, although all-time high was 69, but the recent high was about 65. So the probability of market going to 65 is very low. This is a strategy which is called call ratio spread, and this is a bullish strategy, but not a too bullish strategy. I'm expecting Bitcoin to go higher, but not beyond 60,000. And at the same time, since I'm bullish, why not I sell some put option? Yes, we will go and sell 25,000 put option. 25,000 put option trading around 858, 860 rupees. And I'm going to sell at market price. Maybe I will sell 250. Sell at market price, place order. Yes, sold. Why? Because I sold 450 call option and I want to sell 450 put option, and I sold 250 put option at 25,000, maybe at 20,000, maybe sell another 200. Sell at the market price because the liquidity is very good now. Yeah, so it is done. I'm going to show you the strategy builder, and this is how my strategy will look like. My loss will begin below $23,000. Even during Fed interest rate hike, Russia-Ukraine problem, the lowest Bitcoin went, I think it's about $35,000. But my loss will begin below $23,000. That's a fair range on the downside. On the upside, my loss will begin above $64,000. And of course, if that happens, I will be making some changes. And before that, I would like to show you earlier the strategies we have done. So you may remember we bought Ethereum call option and we sold 2000 put option, but the 5000 call option we sold triple the quantity. We are sitting with about $480 profit. It's about $100 profit. Despite Ethereum falling 20%, 30% in 2 trading sessions. The same way we have done one Bitcoin also. I will show you that one. So we bought 35,000 call option. We are sitting with profit. We bought 35,000. We sold 50,000. We sold 55,000. We sold 20,000. All of them are sitting in good profit. In fact, we bought some 25,000 put option because of uncertainty. So now the uncertainty is over, we have squared it off. And otherwise you can see we bought 35 profit, we sold 50 profit, we sold 55 profit, we sold 20 also profit. Now coming back to some people's question, is a Bitcoin legal in India and that kind of questions. Nobody came and told you that it is illegal. And we just don't promote anybody for the sake of promoting. Let me tell you, I get at least 2 to 3 offers almost every week to promote one or the other crypto exchanges, and they are also ready to pay hefty fees, but despite that we are just promoting only Delta Exchange. And why I promote Delta Exchange? And I promote only when I am using it. And I'm going to show you my wallet. You can see my wallet, my own money $52,000, and $52,000 is almost 37-38 lakh rupees. So my own money about 37-38 lakh rupees is there, and that is why I am promoting this. Although $52,000, I think out of that our money should be about $36,000-37,000 only. The rest about $14,000-15,000 we have made profit from trading. This is one thing. And second thing, some people raise some question. How come Delta Exchange give 20% bonus? This is not like 20% bonus a company is giving to the employees. So you put $1,000 and they will give you $200, 20% bonus, but that is actually not your money. You cannot withdraw that money. You can use that as a margin money. So in a way, they are giving you a capital, free capital for you to trade, 20% capital. As and when you make some profit, and they will be taking away. So in the beginning, if you can remember, I told you they've given $2,000 free for us. I thought they were really given free. Actually, it was not free. What happened as we started making some profit, slowly every day $5, $10 like that, they've taken away all the $2,000. At some point of time, I showed you there was a $7,500 in my account. Since they've given $2,000 free, I said, we have made a profit of $5,500. Actually, that was not true. We were not aware that they've taken away their $2,000. The entire $7,500 was shown. It was actually our profit. Remember, the 20% bonus means they are not giving free for you. Otherwise, every day I will put 1 crore, then they will give 20 lakh, then I withdraw 1.2 crore. So then I can beat Mukesh Ambani in few months. That's not the way. Let us say you bring $10,000 and they will give you $2,000. So that means your capital is $12,000 to play in the market. But in case markets move violently and you are losing, the moment you lose $10,000, your account will be closed. How can they lose their capital? So that's why your maximum MTM loss cannot cross your capital. When that happens, they will square off. Now one may ask a question. What happens before they square off if the loss mounts to 10,500 or 11,000? It can happen, right? In a fraction of the second, markets are sliding or shooting up. It can happen. If that happens, they have an insurance. If you lose more than your capital, they will not ask you to pay that money. And they have an insurance, and I've given in the link, their insurance link. So there they explain everything about the insurance. And also they have one of the best custodians in the world called Fireblocks. So they keep there. There is nothing to worry and your money will be safe. Another thing, some people ask me, sir, they are saying $175 referral bonus. And I also thought like that. So $175 is the referral fees. That is the maximum. That depends upon the person whom you introduce, how much volume he is doing. Then maybe if your friend is doing hundreds of millions of dollars, maybe you will get $175. That 175 also you cannot withdraw as a cash. That can be adjusted against your brokerage fees or trading fees, what they call it as. So there are some people in social media, they come and they raise all kinds of questions, how come Delta Exchange can give so much referral bonus, how can they give 20% bonus, this and that. And let me tell you, and for them I've explained now how the system is working. It is not a scam, and Delta Exchange is definitely not losing money, and in fact they are really making very good profit. If they don't make such a good profit, I don't think that they'll be paying me the fees. Mr. Sundar's fees is always very, very high. When coming to liquidity, just now I did, even in Nifty options, Bank Nifty options, you don't have this kind of liquidity if you go 5 months, 6 months away options. And here the liquidity is really very, very good. Some people raise question, how come the liquidity can happen? Are they placing the order themselves? Let them place the order themselves. What is there? At what price you want to sell, you are selling. And if the counterparty is taking the risk, that is their risk. And I tell you, there is something called market makers. And all the exchanges, including NSE and BSE, they do appoint market makers for the products that are not trading actively. This Delta Exchange and some other crypto exchanges also may be appointing some market makers, and they will be coming and creating the liquidity, and they will be getting some commission from the exchanges. This is the normal practice all over the world, including NSE and BSE. So therefore, there is no reason to doubt the liquidity. If the liquidity is there, you are happy, you can just trade. Having said all these things, am I saying there is no risk in crypto trading? Surely no. There is a risk in every trading, and both systemic risk as well as trading risk. So that is why I always suggest do not deploy more than 5 to 10% of your capital into crypto trading. And you all know how much capital I have, but I just deployed less than 50 lakh rupees only in this crypto, which is less than 1% of my capital. Always remember, there is a risk, and I always see two things: where there is a risk and there is a reward. Where there is a reward, there is a risk. So definitely risk is there. But at the same time, optimists see the opportunity in crisis. The pessimists see the crisis in opportunity. There is a lot of questions, whether crypto legalized, this and that and all those things, but opportunity is here. And somebody asked me, sir, what is the underlying for crypto? A person who is an investor, who want to invest in ITC, so he should know what this company is doing, what is the profit, what is the earnings per share, what is the P ratio, what is the dividend, and all those things. And a technical analysis person, 200 moving average crosses, goes higher, I have to buy. 200 moving averages breaks, I have to go short. If a person doing, then why does he need an underlying? It does not need an underlying. I am not a technical analyst, I am not a fundamental analyst, but I am a strategist. When I am having a strategy, I am buying 40,000 call, selling 4 times 60,000 call. If it goes to 60,000 call, and I know how to manage it. So when I can do all these things, why do I worry about underlying? However, it is true that there is no underlying. But what happened to the companies that had the underlying? Reliance Capital was trading around 3,000 rupees. Underlying was there. It has come to 30 rupees. Unitech, a real estate company, the physical assets were there. It was trading around 500. It has come to 5 rupees. So underlying does not give you the guarantee. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.